Okay, yeah, Ripcord trying to do a little bit of the mewing as, as they were describing, but you didn't get to see it too much. Hey, you know what? That's okay. The kids are all right.
All right, but now already what?
Cool. Normally that doesn't really always work. I didn't think that Hydra was gonna hit.
Yeah, usually it just stays up, like stuck on the roof.
Right. But that's the moment where it's like you've got to recognize as a Pac-Man player, if you get that hit on like on the trade with like the charging fruit, you can actually parry off of that next hit.
Oh, really?
You
can
flash
do a shield
the shield and then you get the parry.
A little bit of that character matchup knowledge right there for the commentators.
That's just how I play Pac-Man. That's it.
Exactly.
Anyway,
it's the same thing. You know all the Pac-Man jank. I know all the K-Rool.
Yes.
There's a lot of them.
There is a lot of it. But right now, we're unfortunately not getting any of the setup that Fiji needs to get an early stock, but still going to be keeping going, keeping that momentum, trying to figure something out here. Trying to beat out Rob's options. I think we're mistiming the bell throws, and Ripcord's doing the right things that, like, in the same way that they were beating out other camping tools earlier, now they're beating out the Pac-Man camping tools as well.
Yeah, when we saw this in Winter's side, it basically felt as though Fiji was doing a really good job until Ripcord decided they didn't want to play video games. Like, it basically became exactly this. Ripcord was able to steal the stock early, and then what ended up happening was that Rob was able to retreat, get some damage out of the camp game, and then it would take forever playing stock. Already at 147 here on Rob's end, super high. We're going to land with the down air instead of the air, and Ripcord was on to that habit of the flash shield lock in for parry.
Right. We're going to bounce the shield off the shield, or bounce the key off the shield. Not going to be worried too much, but we throw on the melon and then bounce into a gyro. We got the crazy conversions.
In a Just World, that would have killed. That was the sickest thing I've ever seen. The gyro bounced off the melon and very nearly set up and killed him.
Ooh, but we get the right thing. Mash not technically good enough, but not good enough. Land bell right on platform. That's not the setup that you need here if you're right now. Forces the jump and the jump over the melon, but unable to really punish Ripcord in doing so.
Yeah, this is the big issue, is that if he is going to be hit hard through a camp game, then you have to actually, get a lead.
Yeah.
Because what we've seen is that Ripcord is more than happy
off the top.
Yeah, to retreat, amp it up. 60%.
Right, but I mean, speaking of taking about 60% of the wins, I mean, it feels like that's Apple right now for Fiji. That Apple has been so consistent at taking those stocks at higher percent when they know that they just need something to work. It really is the desperation.
I really do like stealing that gyro. Like, just taking it, holding it, taking away that great combo duel from Rob. It makes this camp game significantly less, and that could very well be the answer right there. Just play around your spec and steal Rob's tools away from you.
Oh, yep. Oh, we missed the timing on the upper smash. You're just a little bit too low of percent. You're not frozen in space for so long that Ripcord just barely peeks out an escape from Fiji's bell setup. But this time you will not escape, and that is actually going to take the kill. Not surprising to me, but we take it anyway. Looking for the big side, but we don't get it. I appreciate the attempt.
Absolute team.
Appreciate the attempt. Great air dodge from Fiji.
So now trying to go for the hit grab, it looks like, but instead flanking with a little bit of a hitbox, he wins that trade. All of a sudden, has erased that entire deficit. The problem is going to be, can we see one of those early kills yet again, or will Ripcord live here to 150+?
Ripcord doing the right things by not landing on the platform in tumble. So using them air dodging or going through the platform, going around the platform, when they know that they're going to be set up for a tech situation if they land on the platform. So they try to get themselves out of tumble animation as soon as possible.
That fully charged laser and then the additional hit from the gyro was enough to disjoint that Hydra. What a costly error right there from corner. That gyro did not quite cause the stock loss, though. I thought it might have, but just run up, get the grab, parry, and go for the up. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Spot. Fiji's match had been really solid, but at 140, it's tough.
Right, and it's like even as solid as that was at 140, there's nothing. Fiji was getting some setup, but again, we just need to see that, like, the constant picked-up ability of Pac-Man put on display. We've got to see all of the weird stuff. We've seen some some kind of like niche setup. But right now, Ripcord is beating down the walls so well.
If we start off with gyro, what I like to do instead of trying to incorporate the game, I want to throw it. I want to put it in the air away from Pac-Man, make that gyro last as long as possible, and then I can charge my fruits and get my own.
Charge my flute and hit that jazz flute combo. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean I think I think it's actually I think you're right, but I think that even better than throwing it up, it's like you just use B moves. Come on, it's Pac-Man here.
True,
just
yeah.
throw fruit until he dies. Like that's it. You throw orange until it stales, and then you throw apple and he kills.
Simply commit.
Like you never let him, you never drop gyro, and you have enough options, versatility in neutral B alone that you don't need anything else.
So far, though, even without full control and gyro, it does feel as though the camp game has started to favor as Ripcord has got nothing started.
Being pushed back into the gyro by the water. It looks like the hydrant doing more harm than good here on the ledge.
Up there, trying to knock the kill on the spot. Most likely, no, just not dead.
Yeah, at that point, I think I'd up smash the other way so that it ends up going towards center stage. Because it's like, obviously, Ripcord is looking to take stage control, be covering the wrong space.
Very, it looks like we're going to go for the uphill, but delayed mash that time.
Oh.
Very intelligent. If you keep your mash picked up tight, Rob can't go for these 2-1-3. I can expect to get hit.
True. Just like we talked about.
Hello? That looked like bad DI. Like, what do you think?
Bad DI.
Okay.
Anyway,
So they're like that. The angle's too high.
I didn't see kill sparks. I mean, I don't know if it really matters, but like either way, yeah, I find that like I don't even know what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Fiji's still trying to figure out how these like gyro robbing is going to be enough to deal with Ripcord, but so far Ripcord doesn't matter. It doesn't need gyro to actually kill.
Great DI out to do Rob is basically DI out, and then you can get correct with the aerials. And then talk about good DI in that spot. No DI is going to save you.
Right. Yeah, that was a crazy little combo into the up smash. Love the conversion. Oh, and now we've got something big here, just at the right space where that's going to hit and kill.
Not that stock. That is one heck of a lead. Pac-Man can't that with stock right now.
Not 13 anymore, baby. That's what I'm saying. That's Rob damage potential we're seeing.
Triple down tilt is a hell of a drug hit.
Certainly is. Gotta get some more of that. But hey, we got some galactic stuff. This is the pressure that I think I expect. He's kind of throwing it and then running away, letting it kind of do the work, hold down the neutral.
I'm gonna keep jumping until you're at an angle of one of my two. Eventually, surely this one.
Okay, we're gonna go down throw and up. Yep, up smash at this point. Again, not a whole lot of rage to work with, doesn't it?
I feel like even if you back out at that point, you're still gonna get hit by the gyro. So that might have been just the appropriate option. The gyro might have made that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the point.
You reversed right there from the platform. Gyro shot, solid damage, and then immediately retreat. I find it so interesting that Ripcord is willing to just completely abandon an advantage state and try to set up another game.
I mean, to be honest, that as the privilege of Rob, like, you have the ability to find your way back into an advanced state some way, so it's like, yeah, sure.
I'll just fall into it.
It just happens. I don't know. I don't ask for this.
I don't know how I win. Sometimes my gyro hits them, interrupts what they're doing, and then all of a sudden I find myself 5 feet.
I'm just better than you guys. I don't know. All right, but we've got a little bit of laser stuff. The bell, hit the field, and kind of peter out. There. Fiji charging fruit, looking for anything you could throw at the wall that would stick.
Oh, we got a little bit of a robble, but yeah, that is not true in that position. Out. Oh, gyro is a magic.
Gyro is crazy. Gyro is like, yeah, I hit that, and I hit that too, and I hit you too.
What is it like to have a fully active hitbox?
Don't forget it. Like, I'm always here.
Please don't hit him with the throw and die. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, don't jinx it. It's not a forward smash, but...
Oh, no, the buffered air dodge! Or was that out of...
I don't even know what that was. Yeah, I don't even know if that was buffered. I feel like that was trying to get back to ledge and die. Last hit situation, if I haven't used it the entire set, that's when I'm gonna use it. Please use it. Because you have to use it at least some. You have an amazing back throw, a killing back throw, and when you're like relying on killing with Apple.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the grab attempt. I mean, Rob was nowhere near there, but certainly just giving it a shot at the very least. He does get the neutral air into side B, but certainly not going to kill at that low percent. He's a drop or two to go ahead and carry that back farther off stage.
Yeah. All right.
Do it again?
Ooh, I saw the setup. Away. Wanted for the side B. Obviously, need the setup for that, but hey, we might get a second chance here. Oh, no, we're just going to go for the berry. Up air, yep, up tilt, up air, and that's going to do it here on Hollow Bastion. We talked about it. This is one of those low stealing stages that I feel like Ripcord is going to be able to steal earlier stock than usual.
True, though, at that percentage, I would have expected the Pac-Man to potentially survive with optimal DI. It's one of those where like that is on balance on a Rager's edge. Like you're not living that much more than 5 or 10 more percent. That was close to very good DI.
Okay, and he threw everything. Be able to be transcendent enough, and just like that, the back hit of the rotor arm is going to be able to sweep and catch just a little bit of damage.
Go ahead and charge up one of these killing blows. Perhaps instead, we got the Galaxian trying to go ahead and trade with the gyro. It does do so, but not too much damage out of there, and it just set up for ledge situation. That's the worst thing. When you're giving a full stage control, just get another 10 or so percentage. You got to reconsider your options. Gyro's back. Gyro, back air, up smash. There's so many tools that Rob has to cover ledge.
And it's tough when you jump as Pac-Man. That's kind of like an instinctual thing because he's got such good aerials. His ground moves are not good by comparison.
True.
It's like you have to be in the air a lot of the time, but when you get caught out jumping like that, you know, it's such a natural thing. It makes you rethink how you have to play in this game. There's a grab again, but we're still not getting in the right spot. I mean, I feel like there's moments where Rob is grounded, and I feel like those are the times when we need to be going for it. But Fiji, I think, is picking awkward times to go for it.
Yeah, a little optimistic. So now, underneath that platform, Sergeant Groot has a decent enough camp game in this position for sure, but not able to make too much out of it with firing that Kiwi away in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's like the melon throwing it the opposite way. I feel like throwing it up or jumping and throwing it down. Like it's a long-lasting move. It doesn't go very far, especially vertically. So it's like it could be a huge, long-lasting tool. I feel like we just got to see more of it. We're trying to get some mix with the melon, but like, where's the fruition?
Fruition. I see what we're going there. A little emphasis there, and you immediately turn to me and point. Okay.
Come on.
I got to give it up. I got to give it up.
All right. Hey, what is this? All right.
All right. So now trying to go ahead and go as high as possible is this Rob. Just trying to go ahead and apply enough safe distance between Pac-Man. Because Pac-Man's mobility, perhaps the one weakness of this character, not necessarily the fact.
Yeah, he doesn't have the best airspeed, but not necessarily necessary.
Yeah, the grounded tools are like, this is not a character that's going to be chasing you down. But the grounded tools are like decent enough.
Like F tilt is decent enough. I mean, at ledge. Down tilt can actually be a nice mix-up, but we're not seeing any of it from Fiji. I feel like Fiji often goes for like the same 5 moves. It's like not using the full breadth of Pac-Man's kit, which I think is super important for his versatility.
Yeah, you got to use the suboptimal moves, even the ones that aren't like phenomenal.
Maybe not up tilt.
Yeah, maybe not up tilt. That's awful. But very up smash certainly going to do it, even with a few decent options at ledge. He had that platform directly underneath. Even if he got clipped with down, he was coming back, but not quite.
His moves are very
No, I will say that he can certainly survive with less options. Like Rob's one of those characters where neutral air down tilt and then like gyro laser are so good that even though we're seeing like a slightly abridged version of Rob's moveset, it's not really hurting Ripcord.
Right, that's true. Okay.
Interesting dichotomy.
Yeah, like, you know, that's the difference between a low skill ceiling character and a high skill, or no, I'm sorry, low skill floor character and a high skill.
True. I was going to say low skill ceiling is like, Rob could do some shenanigans right there.
No, they both have
Z-drop combos.
They both have like a very, very high skill, but like it's the floor that's the problem.
Exactly, head on.
All right, but
that's why this is like the mid tier, like the 2 and 2ers main Rob.
Right. But now it looks like we're just going all floor with Final Destination.
Interesting option to think about.
So Pac-Man, I think, can do a lot here. I mean, you don't need a lot of like platform conversions for Pac-Man. That's just not really his game. So it's like you can rob another character of platforms, which is super important. But Pac-Man, as long as you set up Hydrant, it doesn't really matter what.
Did Pac-Man tripping just cause him to survive that setup right there? It felt like Ripcord had the right option.
Yeah.
Pac-Man tripped.
I'm curious.
We talked about that in the winner's side. He has that longer trip animation, and because of that, Ripcord's back air no longer covered all of the options.
That's correct.
That is very unfortunate for Ripcord.
But, I mean, we've seen the song and dance before. At this point, and waits till he lands. Wants to hang on to that bell because if you hit him again while he's in the midair, he just sends it, just launches. And it's not a very big launch, but it doesn't actually get the freeze because it's another paralyze.
Yeah, it's got that like 1 second delay, same for grabs, right?
Well, yeah, it's like you can only paralyze someone once before they land. And then once they land, you can paralyze them again, but it's just a quick like freeze and knockback. Oh, roll for roll, and looks like trying to overtake Ripcord. It's beyond gyro, but has to shield out. Not a whole lot of fruit charge, but just enough to get to. Now, we get around the gyro, they're out of shield while grabbing the gyro, and we've got some pressure tools here on the stage. Look at that.
Kill him for it. Yes. Yep. That is a greedy option right there for Ripcord. I respect it because you're thinking that Fiji's going to toss a fruit or something at you, and that would have won, but...
Uh-oh. I die here. I mean, as good as the mash has been, it feels like there's no escape.
We were even for just a split second, but Ripcord again the lead there with these aggressive little pseudo combos. Always only 1 or 2 hits to Ripcord, and then he just reads the option that tossed out.
This is the kind of difficulty of playing this matchup. Is Pac-Man can have a very fast forward air, but so does Rob. As long as Rob is not using one of those delayed aerial options, Pac-Man can outbox. But if Rob starts throwing out those frame good options, I mean, you never know what trades could be very prevalent.
Hopping off stage is a bit of risky option, precisely because of that Hydra. Yeah. That is so good for Fiji. Just cover a low recovery attempt.
Yeah.
Player, but with Hydra out, you can't land safely with the Hydra anymore. So now, awkward spot. Gyro very nearly setting up that laser to kill, but good
yeah, it's like you throw out 2 down airs and then you kind of set yourself up at the wrong time to go for the third where it counts. And Fiji manages to squeak by with another good time up B. A bell in hand. Does get the setup, but that was smart for Ripcord to just go take to the skies. Doesn't want to have any part of that water bell combo.
And walks forward again and just gets grabbed. Like that is, you've seen that so many times that he does not react to Ripcord just walking. And it really is a 50-50 because you have to worry about the down tilt or the grab.
Oh, and you might have just gone for up smash there and gotten the kill, but fortunately we have to go a little bit longer. Looking for something else. There was the up smash, but now we get the key. So forward air into key, a very, very good kill confirmed for Pac-Man that we haven't seen from Fiji.
Does that actually confirm at that percent?
Not at that percent, but I mean,
got it.
You know, it's Rob.
It might as well.
It's Rob.
Big body. He is too big.
You know, you can. It's not a true confirm, but it is something that is a confirm. Like people confirm it.
Gotcha.
He confirmed it.
Gotcha. All right, back there, not going to connect from Rob, trying for neutral air instead. So the errant gyro shot, though, giving Fiji the opportunity to plus again. The neutral air just bursting Rob out of disadvantage time and time again. That's meant to get out of jail free card, and Fiji has not had an answer.
Oh, looking for the reflector on the gyro that we were talking about earlier, but it's not even fast enough on startup to block that orange that we air dodged through. And that forced air dodge doesn't lead to anything from Ripcord. Fiji might be close to taking this to a game 5 if given the opportunity. But look at all the gyro combos, and Ripcord not going to be sitting down for this one.
Oh god, the hydrant disjointed with the down tilt, and that is enough to give Ripcord 3-1. Like you said, Fiji was fighting for their life, but unfortunately, quite enough.
If you like what we do and you'd like to support us, please check out our store at hashtagarena.com. As always, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really helps out. And thank you for watching.